maybe this is playable actually. It's kind of only the bottom right-hand corner that's going to give me issues. Yeah, we're gonna try doing some Wave Defense Hard, which is going to have a bunch of things going wrong. It's going to be fun. Get these guys out of the way. Give me 2 of these and some of these and these, and then some of that kind of stuff. And then yeah, we can just put a power plant like over here somewhere. I will need fish. Fish are a thing that is important in Wave Defense Hard. Yeah, we do have to go a little bit further, don't we? Have I left enough space? Putting things in the right places is going to be better than the other ways of doing things. That's just enough space. Okay, that's fine. I mean, for various definitions of fine, things are still going. Are things going wrong? I think it would be safe to say that things have not gone wrong yet, but I would expect Wave Defense Hard to be in a perpetual state of going wrongness. That just seems how it kind of works out. Give me that. Yep. Okay, so that's the power plant that we want. We also don't have yet. Let's get a bunch of boxes. Boxes are going to be useful. And now we've got to go and do a bunch of useful stuff like... more of these things. Yeah. Seeing how much stuff we can get online before we get pushed in by the medium biters and spitters that turn up on the first day. Because Wave Defense Hard is generous like that. Do some of this, put this here. Yeah, we're gonna do some more of that as well. Okay, and then... That's getting copper. Sure, I guess we're only gonna do 2 on grenades today. That sounds like a bad decision. Sure. Okay. That's actually only 6. I want another one. Am I going to struggle to get all the things I want out here? Maybe. Where's this? You're gonna connect to there, and then you can go over here, and then we can have substation there. And the first thing I need to do, actually, is work on getting this car out, because we have to get to places we're going to defend. Because we kind of have to do that on the first day, because Wave Defense. Yeah, Wave Defense Hard. Let's also set up some stone mining, because we're going to need that. Let's do a thing where we actually get quite a bit of stone for... Actually, just use the iron boxes. We get quite a bit of stone for wall, because I think we're going to need things like that. Do you have... Yeah, okay, so that's first car. First car. Where's second car? Let's also set all of this up at the same time. And I still have... Yep. I did feed these guys. Yeah, I did. Okay. I just have fewer of those than I'm used to. Okay, second car. In that case, we are about ready to go, I guess. Give me these. Drive into the pole. Get these things, get all kinds of this stuff. Fish, where did the fish go? There the fish went. And then also some of the stuff here, because we want to be handcrafting things as we're moving out there, because we are going to be short on combat resources. Because yeah, these places are already taking damage. And we kind of got to get some damage upgrades, because otherwise the base won't survive. And, you know, the base being alive is kind of important. It is a thing I value. Yeah, spitters on day 1. Isn't that nice? Let's just get the worm as well, I guess. Sure. Yeah, so where else do we need to... I guess we've got to get that one on the corner. Mostly kind of... Yeah, the ones that has apparently already run... Oh no, they're just out of range. Yeah, that's also a thing they do. We also have to push more than we usually would in Wave Defense. because we get fewer points per upgrade. Yeah, we get fewer upgrade points per nest kill. So yeah, I think those are the two immediate ones. I think we're just gonna go and like say hi to that guy. Do we actually swing back through them? Yeah, let's get explosives because we're doing some of that. Let's swing back through here to pick up these guys who are still kind of making grenades. We'll resupply on all of this as well. We'll also resupply these guys, and then we'll go and push. We'll push down here, and this is still the push on which we're planning to solo warp. We just also rearmed in the middle of that. Why am I opening the inventory when I do not need to open the inventory? So damage 2 is pretty good. Do I even... Yeah, drive into rocks. That's a good move. Yeah, I think I just push these bases for points, and then just plan on hitting back. So we get in here, we'll do this. Yeah, medium spitters already. That's fun, isn't it? These guys are in range of some stuff. Not actually ready to solo warp yet. Oh, that's why. Because I've actually run out of shotgun ammo. I guess that's a good reason. Is this the... This is kinda... Okay, this is kind of the spot that I want to die. This is... Yeah, let's just go back quickly. They're gonna get some amount of work done. Oh, they actually got the thing. Amazing. If I'd got... That's actually super annoying. If I'd got one more worm, I would have got damage 3. Oh well. Mining productivity... Shooting speed, I guess. Yeah, now we've got to go and do some fairly normal wave defense stuff of... Yeah, losing turrets, that's fine. Give me these back, I guess. The coal is super healthy because we let it build up a whole lot. Give me these things. Give me this stuff. Make a bunch of these. Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of these. I'm gonna need another one of those, but I also don't have the copper for it yet, which I'm kind of fine with. 5. Yeah, that's gonna be all of those we need for a while. We won't need any of those. Yeah, we'll just shuffle around that whole crafting queue. That'll be fine. Then let's not throw grenades around the place. That is a move that I do like. I have done it a lot. Okay, and then where are we building? Well, we're building over here. Which means I also need to take some coal with me. Which I guess means we go like that. Yeah, this is going to be a ton of space, isn't it? This is going to be fine. All that stuff needs to disappear. This is kind of already, I think, where we want to be. Is that too far forwards? It's further forwards than it needs to be, but it's not too far forwards, which is nice. Do have to remember to get more fish again before we try and push again. That is also a trick in Wave Defense Hard. Where's my coal belt? Here's my coal belt. Okay. Blueprint that much of that thing. Change this. Realize that the fish are kind of in the way. Realize that I also kind of need this power set up as well. And then... Yeah, I don't need that many of those. And then we've got to get these substations in the right place, and hopefully we left enough space. Oh, look at that. It's right up next to the turrets. Does that... I think that means that I might have actually got all of that in the wrong place. I might be off by exactly 1, which would be kind of funny. I've got some coal you guys can have. And then I also need... Yeah, let's not be doing that. Let's be doing these things which I need. Because this one didn't actually work. There we go. Okay. Time to do kind of a somewhat normal... I mean, that's what I do in Wave Defense usually. But I think for hard, we're just going to set this one to bullets. 2, 2, that continues, that goes there. Boxes, I do have boxes already, which is nice. Those can go there. I'll put that on the right. Why don't you have... I have mixed mining? I actually only have a tiny amount of mixed mining, but it's still going to be kind of annoying, especially if these guys are doing whatever. There's like 5 slots of mixed mining in the coal, so cool. Yeah, get some of these, get some of these. Okay, so spots here where I'm taking damage and I have no guns shooting are a major concern, because they mean that, yeah, stuff like this is a little bit of a problem. Oh, I haven't. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of important. And then I should also now have, yeah, and then some of these guys. That's why I kept the rest of those, and yeah, so that's all caching. Many things have not gone as wrong as they could have yet, which I guess is nice. That was a bit suboptimal, because I kind of wanted those on the copper mining. I guess we just get the copper mining through here, on those 3 lanes. Yeah, there'll be space for that, won't there? Sure, we'll have to... Okay, there's actually quite a lot of copper on these coal belts. Cool, good job. Not that one? Yeah, sure. Okay. Really? 1 short? Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that copper that's kind of floating around the place, but whatever. Yeah, that's this copper. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, I've got a car at this point, don't I? We might get mixed mining like that, but it's also kind of fine, because we're not going to get much mixed mining. Probably. Give me all these things, give me some of this stuff. I kind of don't want to be making cogs myself. Or grenades. Have I? I have not done all of those yet, but we can. And then there's... Yeah, this stuff that needs to get in, which I should now have enough built for. In theory. Okay, you go in there. This one here can go like so. I usually don't have quite so many bots when I'm doing this, because I get the other mall going first. This is the wrong thing to be doing. All of that is the wrong thing to be doing. We need a lot more of these guys. This one wants to be here. This one wants to be in here. Yeah, because we kind of got to get the green chips processing online before we really start worrying about, yeah, this also wants to be... It's cool. I want to start here. Not there. Here. Not there either. Good job. Not there either. So this is going well. First semi-complicated build of the run, and it took us 4 attempts. Things that make us feel really good. You go away, and I do at least have enough inserters to do this thing at this point, kind of. Okay, boxes go there. I mean, are we stable at this point? Where is this line? It's in exactly the right place. Okay, fine. Yeah, give me these things, and now we've got, yeah, the rest of the inserters that can do all of that, and now that processing is kind of okay, kind of. That's actually more than we needed at this point, isn't it? But we're also processing copper, so it's fine-ish. Let me just check whether... Yeah, it's in line with the turrets. Good job. Well done. Okay. There, and there, and there, and there, and that one continues, and that box is empty, which means that one's been dropped. put these things on the right. Put this thing over here, and then some more of that. Oh yeah, because I don't actually have... Why did I do both those on those sides? Never mind. Okay, so let's start making inserters, because we're gonna need these things to be able to do the rest of the build, and it's kind of important. There. Okay. So now we've got that stuff kind of going, and we can set up the rest of this stuff kind of there. I've also got... Give me these. You have those. Yeah, what else do I want? There's a lot of stuff I want, isn't there? I don't actually think I want wool yet, but I am making more of that stuff for whatever. Yep. Sure. Those are full lanes, and I don't have anywhere near that mining yet. And I usually don't get that much mining for quite a while either. So, but I do have, yeah, I do have actually. Why did I don't even know why I got red belt queued there. That was not a clever thing to be doing. Probably fine. Okay. Yeah, more miners, I guess. More miners is going to be a thing. Those who've got, yeah, that iron build is kind of finished, but I think I'm kind of okay with it. Give me all of these things. Give me all of these things. 7 of those, some of these. Making cogs, that's a bit of a problem. Let's not be making cogs. Okay. But this should mean that I can get a bunch more of these guys in. But not that one, that one's dumb. Let's put it there. And yeah, making wall. Okay, fine. Okay. What even is the next thing I'm doing then? I probably want to go back and start automating these mining drills. And maybe also check if I ended up with copper in dumb places. Like at the end of the iron belt. And there's also those guys over there. Yeah, okay, fine. Fair. I think this is kind of okay. Yeah, you go to mining drills. Give me these. And then we'll pretend that this is a normal part of the plan. You know what I should have that I don't have is more gun turrets. That's not a thing that is usually a thing, but it's definitely a thing that's in Wave Defense Hard. So we're gonna just do that quickly. Give me some of this stuff. Yeah. You're making those things? Okay, fine. That's more than we need. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're supposed to get all of this stuff. All of this stuff here is supposed to be kind of in here. Okay, sure. I've got... I can make some of these, I can make some of these, that's going to be helpful. I've got gun turrets now, cool. Now if I've got fish, I can go and push that base that I'm looking at. Yeah, it's going to be enough. There's going to be enough fish for this. It's going to be fine. 200 bullets. Yeah, we can push some of these bases who are going to be attacking the space where I kind of want to move the turrets. And so that defensive position is not going to be quite so stable because I'm going to be mucking around with it, not really caring. But we can still just do... this kind of nonsense. Upgrades... No. Okay, fine. But we do have bots, right? Yeah, sure. So doing this on foot. So some of this pushing is easier. And then these guys are coming at us, which is also fine. You still exist. You shall not. Do I even want to push these guys? I mean, it kind of looks like I am, so... this is, yeah, this is going to get me some bullet damage. I don't really want to push any further, though. So we're just going to tank this guy while we set up the car and then drive away. Yeah, explosive damage, sure. I mean, we are doing landmine stuff later. Yeah, what should I be handcrafting? There's always something I need to handcraft. Yeah, these guys definitely need to go away. Oh, especially as the oil is here. Is that... I don't think that was the plan. Or at least not yet. I'm definitely pushing these guys off the oil was some part of the plan. Do I just do that now, then? Do I have... I have some of the wall. Do I have... Maybe. Maybe that's a thing. Oh, here's the base. Okay, fine. 15 grenades is probably fine. Is this... Yeah, then I kind of do want to kill those other two nests, don't I? 950. Yeah, this nest up here, which I think is probably going to attack the oil if I build it. You guys stop doing that. There we go. Okay. And then this other nest over here, which is probably going to have a bunch of dudes behind it as well, because that's kind of how it works. Oh, actually, it kind of doesn't. From the car. This is not a great place to be, is it? But it's kind of okay. Okay, so I guess at this point... Yeah, we'll just reverse over that biter, because that sounds like a fine idea. Yeah, okay, so we're not doing any of those at the moment. We are actually going to do upjack stuff. Oh, I don't like... no, actually, it's still not great. I was wondering whether I was going to do, like, a small version of oil before doing 3 lanes of stuff, and it looks like I am. One of those went on the ground. Okay, so yeah, we've got some of this stuff. I don't think I'm going to need more oil than that because it's still kind of a slow run. Yeah, then we need some power. Do I have a radar? Can I make a radar? No. Yeah, these guys coming up, it's going to be fun as well, isn't it? Cool. And I do have tanks, which is nice. This does just go straight back into the base, which is kind of a nice geometry. Goes straight back into the base if I don't drive into a thing. Yeah, sure. Oh, I haven't set up steel. That is a good reason to be concerned with the thing. Okay. I guess we kind of got to do that now. I do have these guys. Box. Only got 5 boxes. Sure. Where is... Coal is all the way over there. Okay, fine. You guys have some of that just to get going, because I am going to need this to be building petrochem stuff. Yeah, this is... Am I happy with this? Oh, I haven't done... Okay, so it's not unhappy yet, but then again, I guess I haven't actually got... the pit... I've got neither petrochem, nor... 3 lanes of mining online yet, so not sure how upset I can be about... Yeah, oh no. How many of these have I overmade? I bet I've got like 200 of these things that I don't need. 124. That is pretty bad, but not too bad. Give me these. You actually want ammunition now, I bet. Yeah. Sure, whatever. I did limit you guys. You give me these. Then let's get this iron as well and make a bunch of that stuff. And then, yeah, then we need to worry about the fact that we don't actually have steel being processed. Where is... It's not there, it's here. Okay. So that is the thing that I'm not super unhappy about. Let's drive into that a couple of times, because that's... better idea than doing it clean, apparently. I should have taken... A, more bullets, but B, also stuff to make a radar. Oh, I have the stuff to make a radar. Wasn't that well organized of me? Okay, so that is oil. We're gonna say that's defended. Oh, I don't even have... Yeah, I just need... Yeah, so we're at least caching oil now. Am I doing a small oil build? Don't think I'm doing a small oil build. I think, yeah, let's go put a bunch of stuff on the power grid, because we're probably going to need that, because, yeah, we've actually not upgraded this thing at all yet, have we? And at the same time, let's do some of those. Yeah. I have not thought about whether or not that's as much as I need. I'll definitely need more later. Yeah, we'll do that. These guys are going to get more mining in. And yeah, now I guess we just move towards... doing the standard big green split, I guess. And then... Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I didn't do the standard big green split, because... that's not usually a thing that happens in Wave Defense. That's usually a thing that happens in other playthroughs. Yeah, get these guys out of the way, so I'm not doing this mixed mining nonsense. Can I fit another one of these guys in? Yes, okay, good. And then... How many is that? 99? Yeah, it's going to be kind of annoying. We're going to do that anyway. This one is a little bit mixed mining. Yeah, that all feels kind of bad. But... then, yeah, we're kind of got to go this way or something, I guess. This kind of thing, I guess. And we're prioritizing this to that side. Then this guy can do that. Sure. Oh dear. Why? And there was already something there, sure. Some of this is slightly planned, I guess. Yeah, you can go in there. So I am at least banking some of the copper, which is nice. Pretty sure that one was prioritized. Then here's where I need to move all these guns, which is... yeah, all of these things have to be elsewhere. Cool. We can have some like there and some like there. And we have cleared out that corner a bit, and I bumped alt mode again. Then these guys kind of want to get, yeah, more of this stuff. Sure. Okay, now we've got to build all these things. And I don't really have... yeah, I don't really have enough inserters for this, do I? Hopefully I have... yeah, I have enough. I should have enough. Why do we have 2 extra steel furnaces? That was not the right place. Did I... yeah, I never actually upgraded all my steel furnaces. Cool. Okay, we can do that. Working towards the big screen split, and we've also tapped iron, which is... tapped iron? Tapped oil, which I think is a thing I'm kind of happy with. That one goes there, this one comes through here to there. Let's put these other 2 steel furnaces in the correct place. Here and there, and then you've got some copper that you don't want, so that's nice. You guys go in there, you go in there. I've got a ton of stuff that could have gone elsewhere. Much? 80 left? Yeah, okay, fine. Do I have... 13 is not really going to be enough, is it? Oh, well, things that are still an issue. I don't need that one anymore. Where am I taking damage? Yeah, I'm going to be one of these short. Is day 6 a day I'm happy with for being at this spot? You probably have a lot of these now, don't you? Yeah. You do that, and then you change to long-handeds. And then I actually need some more of these. There, and there, and there, and there. And this, if we get everything done, is going to be the big green split, which is going to be, you know, pretty exciting. That's a nice thing. Okay, so that is, I believe that is big green split. Do we have mining productivity 1? Okay, fine. That is still a thing I'm kind of okay with. You give me these, yeah, then we've got to go get some more of these, get some more of these. Do I even want that many of those anymore? Probably not. Give me some of these, give me this stuff. Oh wait, did I put... Yeah, there's quite an important belt that goes there like that. Then I actually think I need more iron mining. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going to set this up first. Something like that, something like that. Oh, I don't even have chem plants yet, do I? I do have pipes, and I have some number of chem plants for blueprinting things, but I also don't have any wooden boxes. Can I? Yeah, we can just do that, it's fine. It is fine. And then we want these guys, like, here and here and here. And then also somewhere where it connects to a substation. Okay, fine. And then we want this guy here, and then all of this is a thing we're going to copy a couple of times. Yeah, sure. Let's do that bit again. This one wants to be like so. And yeah, I definitely need more iron mining at this point, don't I? Iron mining? I actually need that as well. But the thing I also need is coal mining. Input priority. Right, that's not going to do what I want, is it? This is going to do kind of what I want. Okay. And then that's going to go up a priority right, and is probably also still going to be fine. I mean, are these guys... Yeah, probably. It'll probably be fine. How many of these do I have? Do I still have 44? Yeah, okay. We've got to put a couple more of these guys here as well. And I've got way too many of these things. Cool. I don't think that's the thing I wanted, is it? But it's the one that makes this easier to do, so we're going to do it like that. You've got steel for me. Does that mean I can have... Because I need this stuff. Now I need chips. Okay. I think I'm now over the problem of needing steel. I've got way too many of these things. That means that we get rid of these guys. And we put all the stuff in this box. And this, yeah, we just get rid of... I don't think we can need those anymore. I'm not going to need that anymore either. Yeah, this hopefully balances out that kind of pattern. Anyway, we needed chips. We needed chips because we've got to build ourselves some. Very exciting. How many have I got? 8. Yeah, we can do that. You've got... Give me some of these. Transfer this over here. Okay. Are we in a reasonable spot? Maybe. Did I want to push again? I don't think I wanted to push yet. I think I wanted to get the rest of this online first, and then grumble. Then oh, is that really? Okay, that's an interesting spot to be in. Don't be doing any of those then. Get me a bunch of copper and do that. And then do some more of these, and then yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of these as well, aren't I? Are you... Yeah, because you guys are just doing huge amounts of stuff now. Yeah. Also walls. Okay. I guess we just keep on handcrafting this stuff while... Yeah, sure, whatever. It'll be fine. We'll just work on this rocket fuel stuff. Even though we don't have the assemblers for it yet, but hopefully we will soon. Here and here. Okay. Do this kind of... Yeah, it was not... That wasn't great either. Yeah, these are all the things we don't have but need. Where's the oil going? I guess it's going... Did I just do this in kind of a terrible way? No, it's fine. We can just go through here. Okay, so we've got oil there. I still need... Yeah, okay, so I'm making... I don't need those yet. Good job having a handcrafting queue. Yeah, we're going to keep going this way. That much of that stuff. Because... Which way is this going today? This has got to go... Yeah, we're going to go this way. Because this is where the water connection is. So... 10 and 11. That is the petrochem build. And then, yeah, then we just need more stuff. So... where are the last two of these things? They can go there. We have enough pipes. That's all that done. Let's drag this belt back while we're here. And then also let's set this priority. This priority is kind of important. Priority from the coal, yeah. Suit charge is full, which is nice. Oh, wait, that's silly. It's not even that way. It's over there. It's coming down from the other direction. But we can at least do, you know, the rest of this while we're here. And then we run into the copper, which is exciting. How many is that? 54. That is not enough. Yeah, that's going to be fun to deal with as well. We're going to have to move the power plant somewhere else. But we've got not enough assemblers at the moment. And we're also not tanking the heavy oil, and we're also not putting a variety of things in places they need to be. So let's do that. Let's bring this down here and go like, yeah. This on the... Yeah, that side. I don't really care about this for the moment. We will just come back to that later. Whereas this stuff, I also don't really care about at the moment, but it can go there. And we'll get around to using that when we have it. These guys are, yeah. Now we've got to get all this plastic out, and then I also needed... I think I want you to make me... No. Assemblers. Just make me, like, 3 stacks of assemblers. I'm gonna need some of these. I've got this... Yeah, I've got the... Now I've got the chips for it as well. Did I get... I'm gonna need more of this, aren't I? Oh yeah, this is actually pretty important. The thing I need to do before this is actually figure out where explosives goes, because in this route I kind of need some landmines. It's kind of a thing that needs to be a thing. So we're going to do that. Do I have... How many of these do I... How many of these? 8. I need that many. Then we've got to go here and into some of these guys, which are going to be making my landmines. The thing I really need to do, though, is figure out how to get water in here, which is going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay. Is that me out of... It's me kind of out of pipes, but I've got some more pipes, so that's kind of okay. Yeah, because I guess we're going to have cracking down here as well, aren't we? Was I expecting that corner to have quite as much of a struggle as it is? What are you guys blocked on? You're blocked on heavy oil? Yeah, okay. So now you guys should be having, other than the fact that you need to be able to put it somewhere, why... I thought I connected that. Oh, this one is... That is a lot of beeping. I should go and do something about that. Yeah, okay, so that's running. Then we can get the plastic out. Yeah, we can just do this, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I have... I don't think I'm going to have an option to do modules first. This is all kind of a pain. We're going to go through there, that's going to work. Yep, okay. I think we actually just have to go and do some defense there. Because we're losing both corners. I think we're just going to put the guns back and put some ammunition in. That's all we're going to do. Uh, 16, 8, 25, 24, whatever. Yeah, that's going to be all we do there for the moment. I think we've got to go and do the other corner as well, just quickly. Let's get these guys out of the way. Do I have enough power poles? Do I have enough? Oh, what I want, actually, is I want you to stop doing that and have me not do any of that because I don't have steel. Why don't I have steel? Because I give it to the landmines. Yeah, okay, sure. What was I... Was I down here for steel? I wasn't really down here for steel. No, I was down here to defend the corner, wasn't I? Yeah, that was what we're doing. It's just that that's going to be a coincidence at the same time. This is going to be super useful to do and to get done. I've got 37 bullets down here, which is a bit of a problem. That's going to hold for a little bit, but not very long. And I was going to say I still want to get the modules build running, but except that I also don't have the assemblers to get... Yeah, I don't have nearly as many assemblers as I need to get the modules build running. So we're actually not going to do that. While we're handcrafting all that garbage, we're going to take this stuff and get these bots back, because I kind of drove away from them. And have this stuff on the Wave Defense hotbar, which has not been on the Wave Defense hotbar for quite a while. Are you even... Yeah, okay. I was just checking that all of those guys were able to get out. How many of these do I actually have? 78? That's a decent number for mining productivity 2, but I don't have mining productivity 2, do I? I have mining productivity 1, because it's Wave Defense Hard and we just don't have as many upgrades. But yeah, we're gonna cruise in here, we're gonna do some of this stuff. Pretty standard kind of thing. Right, did they all get done? They all nearly got done. Yep, okay, fine. I don't think I need to push the space. I think we're going to anyway. Yep. Mining productivity 2. Yeah, we're still a couple of nest kills away from being able to do anything about that. Yeah, okay, so... And now the assembler crafting is about finished, so I think it's going to be time to definitely go and build some of this stuff. Let's actually downgrade these guys, because I won't need those again, probably. And you start making ammunition. That's so many more pipes than I need. I'm going to need some to line acid up. Actually, I'm going to need a bunch of these guys to line acid up. That's going to be enough. Okay. Yeah, time to do a build. Builds are things that happen, aren't they? Do I have... I think I have most things I need. Here's where that splits, and then I'm going to need undergrounds. Yeah, cool. And I'm going to need a lot more belt, as it turns out. Yeah, So... Where's my belt? There's my belt. Is there going to be enough belt? Probably. There's enough assemblers. Yeah, I think we're kind of okay. I think we've got kind of some of the things we need for making this build, except that because the wave defense perimeter is smaller, we don't actually... Oh, we might actually have enough space there today. I am not used to having that much space when I'm building wave defense. I'm used to being kind of hemmed in because the hard perimeter is smaller, but we might get away with it today. We might have started far enough back. Time to find out, I guess. Where's the first one is going to be here? Yeah, and then we want red chips and speed modules and another inserter, and then we want... That's the wrong way around. Yeah, that's also the wrong way around. Okay, fine, cool, good job. That way? That way. It took me so long to get right. Actually not yet. Don't want those yet. Copy. Not even that. This is... Yeah, practice not being stressed. Good job. Yeah, we're actually going to be able to fit everything in like normal today, which is kind of nice. Means we don't have to adjust too much stuff. That one just goes down there. This one goes over here. And that means we can have these guys just like here. I mean, I do all the belt because I'm kind of good at that. I mean, better than bots at least. And we need to reinforce that corner again, don't we? And I don't have... Yeah, I need another one of those there, but then not that one because that's how the ratios work. And then I need to be... Do I have... Yeah, I have iron on me, but I have the iron that was just supposed to be used for acid later. Not actually iron that I wanted to be using on handcrafting bullets. Okay. Red chips. I haven't done anything about that corner, have I? Which I think I'm probably okay with. Do this thing. That's not that way. It goes that way. And then, yeah, these two guys. I think I like that layout a lot more. I think it's working a whole lot better. Then, yeah. Then the new plan is... If the new plan to go and defend that stuff first, it might be. I want kind of these things here. Then another one of these here. And then... box. And then... this thing. Good job not knowing quite how those things line up. Yeah, that can't go there, can it? It's got to go here. Because this one wants to be prodmods on the... Yeah, like that. Because that's going to be the upgrade. Why did that not... Yeah, and then... Oh, do I have... This isn't supposed to be those yet. This is supposed to be beacons at this point. Do I have... Yeah, I don't really have enough of the stuff for this, do I? Cool. On the upside, everything's kind of running pretty well. I think we realize I don't have the bullets that I need to go and defend those things, so we're going to wander back here, loot some of the coils off the belt, do that kind of badly. That's going to be enough for the beacons I want. What did I want? I wanted these landmines, and then I also wanted this ammunition. Yeah, give me these. Why not steel? Did I want the steel? I didn't really want steel. Oh, I need, yeah, I need more gun turrets. I kind of gotta... You know what? You can make gun turrets. That's way too many. Okay. Can I get... Oh, that's... Yeah. Don't have another one of those tanks, and I don't have the stuff on me to make that tank. Okay, you know what? Just keep going with the heavy oil. It'll be fine. Steel is... I don't actually have the belt on me to connect the steel at the moment, so I guess we're just grabbing the steel by hand. Cool. That's still fine. Why was I getting that steel? Oh yeah, to make beacons. Those guys wanted to make beacons, and I wanted to set up the acid. And I also don't have the guns to visit that other corner yet, so I guess I'm not bothering to do that. And I need to do the cracking, so yeah, cool. You do that. Yeah, that's actually more than I wanted, never mind. It'll be fine. Okay. Cracking and acid. I have 12 of these things. Yeah, something like that. Something like this. Yeah, got a lot of pipes. Here, and how am I powering that? Oh, it's that one, because that one isn't supposed to be there. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. Yeah. I'm not going to need that many cracking now, am I? Because... What even happened here? What did I do? Okay. This... That is at least... Okay, I think I've ballsed all of that section up. Which is, you know, a cool move on my part. I've got to have the heavy oil running down here. Oh yeah, that's what I didn't do. I need the other pipe through here. That's what's supposed to happen. And then these guys are supposed to go here, and this is where the holes in the thing go. Yeah, sure. Okay. So then water goes here, and heavy oil goes here. And I'm still taking a lot of combat, but that's kind of fine. I can go there. Where can I get gas out? Oh, this is going to be another disaster, isn't it? Oh, maybe not actually that bad. Do I have to go and do some defense? Maybe. 2 of these left. Can I make them work here? Oh, I gave away all the, I gave away all of the iron that I was going to use for that. Cool. Good job. And then, how is this? Yeah, this is not pretty. Okay. Yeah, I kind of need to go and do something about that corner, don't I? Give me these. Give me these. That's also the corner I haven't pushed, isn't it? But I think all the cracking is at least online now. I think. Okay, so that's that kind of dealt with. Let's also go and, yeah, these guys are gonna, yeah, whatever. You guys, yeah, that's right. You just come back here. We'll worry about the other stuff later. We've got a bunch of landmines, so we'll go and do a bunch of landmine things, especially as it's daytime. So these guys are probably, oh, this guy, probably not going to bother us a whole lot longer. Yep, okay. Get some physical damage, get some shooting speed, because why not? This, one of these corners is also giving us a bit of problems, isn't it? That's a rock. Oh no, bots. Yeah, sure. Chris, oh, that's, yep, and now bots can helpfully repair the thing. There we go. That was suboptimal, but passable. And then I think, yeah, maybe just these 2 nests. This one here, and this one here. And then I think we're just going to go and worry about RCUs and stuff. Get the acid going, get the blue chips going, repair all this business. Because I don't actually have don't actually have bullets to kind of make that secure. But I've got landmines, so that's what we're going to do. There we go, security. That's how that's supposed to work, isn't it? Okay, let's get some acid going. I need more iron for acid. Do I have... I also don't have things going in the right direction, but that's fine. This bot is going to chase me for a bit, which is also fine. These guys are all running? Yeah, sure. These guys, yeah, I'm quite likely close to being done with rocket fuel, because everything is just a bit slow. Give me this stuff. Are you making how many stacks? Don't make that many stacks. Actually, give me some of this stuff. Yeah, 35. Make another 35 of those, sure, whatever. Do you actually have all the fluids you need? Yeah, let's do that first and then do this. Okay. This line here is where we want to go? Oh, cool. Not having underground pipes. That's nice. Fortunately, I have everything I need for those here. Oh, you know what else I bet I need? Not prodmods. Things in the last hour, have I made 155 prodmods? That's actually all the prodmods I need. Yep, cool. Yep, sure. I should have got some of those prodmods because I needed those prodmods. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Next stage of stuff. Blue chips. Have all of those. Pipes, and then I want a bunch of these things. There. Then you go to, like, there. Cool, so we got all that happening. Then we can have... Oh yeah, remember when power grid was the thing that I didn't really look at? That's going to be an issue as well. Cool. This one is instead going to make RCUs, but we kind of did that copy trick, so it would grab all the things. This guy can have some number of those. These guys can have, you know, most of these. Yeah, sure. We'll do this, and we'll run out of belt. That's a cool trick. Yeah, I'm not sure how much power grid I have. And almost sure I need more than that. You guys are still just boxing everything. So that was not a spot I was expecting to get hit. What was I coming back here for? Belt? Belt. Top right corner. Okay, sure. Give me all of these. Keep making. Okay, you know what? Keep making turrets. We can go there. We can do this thing like that, which is going to filter for one of these things, and I don't really care which. But you are going to come back up through here and then in there. Oh, I gave away all the prodmods far too early. Oh well. Where are all the prodmods then? You don't have any blue chips. Why do you not have... Oh yeah, that's kind of a big deal. You need those inserters. That is quite a big deal. And you know what? I reckon we don't worry about the rest of this now. I think we just box all of this. Why don't I have prodmods? Did I give you all of the prodmods? Okay, so we're making all of that stuff. You can have all of that. Yeah, you guys don't need to exist anymore, to be honest. Maybe you do. You guys don't need all those things. Okay, so let's get some token amount of LDS going before we go and, like, probably not all of the LDS, but yeah, let's also do this with boxes, because why not? We can unpack things out of boxes later, it'll be fine. This is just going to be a way of getting something running before we go and deal with all the beeping. this much of this thing? Yeah, that's going to be some amount of LDS, isn't it? And then can I actually just... I can. That's going to be what we're going to do then. And then this can go like so. And that's kind of ugly. I'm going to need a bunch more of these, apparently. Did I not make any? Okay, sure. Yeah. Then let's also do that, and then also do this. Where can that go? It can go here. Okay. So I think we do some defense now, right? And then these guys can actually... I can make more of this later, which is kind of nice. You've got all of that you need. I've got turrets, I've got landmines, I've got everything I would need to kind of deal with all of this. So let's just... Do I have... I do now have... How did I get... I don't remember when I got more of those things, but whatever. I should go and get more landmines, and also the bottom half... That was all my landmines? Yeah, I should definitely go and get more landmines. Drive into the wall again, that's a good plan. Yeah, driving accuracy. Okay, those guys can do whatever. We've got... I mean, we're making all of the components now. I haven't actually paid attention to how many of the components we're making. And also, I don't think I have enough power grid. Eek. Okay, fine. Oh, I've already got enough of those things. Okay, whatever. You guys actually kind of got enough. Which kind of surprises me. Yeah. Sure. Day 11? I no longer have a feel for what kind of days are what kind of times. Okay, we can do that. I think the thing I'm making not enough of at the moment is going to be LDS. Oh, that's where all the ammo is. Yeah, let's get this belt of stuff. Let's figure out where... Yeah, let's get rid of these things. I'm not going to need those anymore. And then these things can just feed into this belt, which we're going to figure out where it's going to go. Oil is still fine, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, I was in fact thinking about making more power grid. Didn't actually need to merge it like that, did I? Because it also merges on the side here, so this is fine. Yeah, whatever. Give me these. Cool. What was the other thing that I wanted? There was something else that I wanted. Oh, power grid. Power grid is the thing that I wanted, which I'm not unhappy about yet, but I imagine I will be soon. And I need pipes, which I don't have, so cool. Yeah, man, some of this stuff. Yeah. Sure. Okay, this is only about half the amount. That is, in fact, half the amount of LDS that I want. But it has at least been running for this long. Let's do a copy with this much of this thing. Remember when I was like low on super low on inserters and I needed more inserters? That's going to be a continuing theme. Good job. Okay. Yeah, this can all go this way, I guess. Not there. Do I have... I don't have... Okay, so... I think at this point... I don't think I have all that much building left to do. I mean, this inventory is still a disaster. But whatever. we're just going to do this on one side rather than both, although that's going to give me water problems, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to give me water problems. I can still get some of these in here. Okay, I can get like 2 in there. And then I also don't have... Yeah, cool. Good job. Okay, resiliency. Yeah, then that spot I don't actually have... Was that bottom corner the corner that didn't have all of the... Was that bottom corner the one that didn't have all of the ammunition? I don't remember. Would have been a thing that was good to know, but I don't. That was not the way I wanted. Okay. There. Okay, so all of those things are transferring. That is not being powered. We're on this particular day. Yeah, all those other buffers are also just not... Yeah, we're gonna go like this, and then... And we're gonna do that. Everything this is gonna do, other than the fact that I don't actually have all of the undergrounds that I need. And all the belt I need as well. That's an interesting thing. How many of you are... Oh, you are not the right kind of assembler. You are supposed to be that assembler. That's kind of a big deal. Okay, you get going further. Bottom corner. Do I care? I'm not sure I care. Give me some belt. Because we got to get, actually, all this stuff as well. Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, sure. These were the plans, weren't they? Yeah, everyone likes spaghetti. Okay, this way. Is all those inserters are powered? Yeah, sure. Yep, okay, fine. So all of that is transferring, and then all of these guys also need their power, which is, you know, of course, a super good way to be doing this. Then these guys want to go there, and I think we're now moving everything. Yeah, this is everything getting moved to the silo now, isn't it? And these guys are still running. These guys have actually got about the right amount of stuff. Get this out of my inventory. Have some beacons around the silo, because silos like beacons. Have some power around the outside so that we can power the beacons, but then not actually power the silo until we're up to that point. We've got a lot of acid. Where's my car? I left my... There's my car. Yeah, these guys are blocking this LDS. So we're just going to go like that. Yeah, am I good for rocket fuel? I must be good for rocket fuel. I'm way good for rocket fuel. Okay, fine. I'll just Alt-D all of that stuff and not even worry about being near it. That's not blocked, that's not blocked. Plastic is... kinda not really near where it needs to be. Those guys, okay, fine. We're actually going to turn these into module 3s rather than... Yep. And then we're going to go put some landmines down in this corner, and then we're going to not bother defending anything again. Wait, why have I got... Do I have things that you need? Do you have... Okay, who knows. Is this going to turn... Not really, because I've got 600 landmines. Oh no, bots. Okay, sure, bots can do that, I guess. Getting stuck on trees. I would, in fact... Do I even want these guns? I think I want these guns. Because I've got 100 bullets. Bots being generally helpful. Okay, that's enough of that, guys. They'll defend. We've actually got a lake here that's super useful, because we can just, like, fortify that little lake. And then... fortify this bit of the lake. I don't think we have to worry about... Okay. We may have to worry about not having any more landmines. But other than that, do I have... Okay, I've still got turrets. Do I have... This is the last one of those you're doing. What's going on over here? This is angstier than I was expecting. Might have to just deal with this. I mean, I think we probably have big biters turning up at some point. That's probably a thing that will happen. But also those guys can just like do whatever at this point. Okay, so they're all going and doing stuff, whatever. These guys, yeah, I should have 4 of these things here now, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's just fire the rest of these guys in, not there, I guess, over here. Do we have... Power grid is remarkably stable. I don't have enough speed modules for that. If I don't have enough speed modules, then I must absolutely have done all of the RCUs I need, right? Like, that's probably a thing. Somehow I have exactly the number of fast inserters I needed, which is kind of wild. So, how many of these things have we made? Definitely, oh wow, we are right on the cusp of also having made all of the RCUs we need. We are about done here. The rest of the base can fall over and we can not care, which is kind of wild. Yeah, these guys also just didn't quite get all the speed modules they needed, but also we're probably done, right? Yeah, we're absolutely done. Give me these back, give me these back. This kind of underground section does make it a little bit difficult to run down belts, but I think we're just going to come back later and carry everything down here and see if we get everything made. Because we'd also have, yeah, we got all those beacons made now as well, which is nice. Can I get... these ones are not super useful. This one is super useful. That one's not super useful. Yeah, let's go and see. Yeah, here's some more RCUs. This is going to be hopefully everything. This has to be everything we need, right? I can't imagine this not being everything we need. Yeah, we're probably about to go to space. Oh wait, if these are everything I need, you guys can go away. And we can do that. And you can go a little bit faster. And this is going to be Wave Defense Hard. Yeah, here we go. Wave Defense Hard. We are going to go to space. It's going to be exciting. The power grid is... Get rid of these guys now. We don't need them anymore. Power grid is fine again. Cool. Yeah, that's... I'm not entirely sure why the power grid went mental at the last. That seems to be fine. But yeah, Wave Defense Hard. We're going to space. I think that's pretty fast. That is a... That's actually faster than I was expecting. I was thinking, for Wave Defense Hard, that if I got a big green split at 30 minutes, which is kind of 10 minutes late, and then was kind of 5 minutes behind on everything else as well, I was kind of expecting to get to 75 minutes, and that being a thing to kind of work on. I was not really expecting to hit 74 minutes, sub 74 minutes, and also have a little bit of a surplus of rocket components. And I mean, it was still a mess, but you know, pretty happy with that. Went to space, did a thing, went faster than I thought I would. So what even is the goal that I aim for now? If I thought that 75 minutes was my Wave Defense Hard target, and we've already reached that. Mysterious. Good times.